Come along with me on my first ever Ren Fair experience. My friend Rachel and I went to the Washington Midsummer Renaissance Fair this past weekend, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever been to. We went for 2 days, and honestly, there was something to do for the entire day on both days. Lots of places to eat. Oh my gosh, turkey legs, you gotta do it at a Ren Fair. And the jousting. We were big fans of jousting. So the first one was Spain, then that was England, and there's Scotland. We were big fans of Scotland, but we were on the French side, so we had to cheer for him. Overall, I found the jousting to be the most entertaining thing to watch, just the theatrics of it all. And, the nights were a little bit easy on the eyes, especially the Spanish knight who came over to heckle us on a regular basis. And even though we were cheering for France, we were really cheering for Scotland. After watching jousting, we went and visited all the merchants selling their wares. This was an especially exciting merchant with her dog in a basket. And in addition to dogs at the fair, one vendor also had a goat, because of course she did. We loved visiting the fairy huts, as well as a mermaid. And then we saw the fairy hunter who had caught himself some little fairies. We checked out some more performances like Faire and these drummers with the bagpiper. We finished off our first day at the fair by going to the Hammered Troll pub for pub sing. Basically, this is where all the musical entertainers for the fair get on stage and perform all their songs together. The next morning, we went to the campsites where some of Rachel's friends were and hung out before the gates opened at 10 a.m. This crowd in the morning totally made me think of that one scene from Princess Bride. You know the one. The Queen of Putrescence! Boo! Then I had to film a little OOTD for Ren Fair. I got that corset from a maker at the fair. Rachel got her hair braided by the hair braiders. And then we went to jousting. And this time we sat on Scotland's side, and that was very strategic. But before jousting began, Queen's We Will Rock You played, and we were blessed with this dance by the King of Spain, or as he's better known as, Daddy. Needless to say, the hootin' and hollerin' was not reserved for just the Scottish knight in this section. And then it came time for the knights to come with their favors that they had won, which was a carnation, and I had to fend off some preteens, but I was successful! And it made a very pretty addition to my hair. And then we watched the incredible women of equestrian chaos who were balancing on horses while shooting arrows. Basically, I want to be them when I grow up. Then we finished our final Ren Fair day by staying out of the heat and in the shade by watching all the amazing performers on the stages. Rachel and I decided that this would not be our last Ren Fair that we attended. I want to try the Oregon one next. Let me know if you've been in the comments.